What's going on, everyone? Again, you are watching Transformer Open Box, and I'm your guy, I'm your host, Spartan. And today we're going to be reviewing Transformers Cybertron Leader Class Metroplex with Minicon drill bit. Now, before we start, I'm going to put this in huge bold letters. This is not Metroplex G1, and this is not Metroplex Legacy. This is Metroplex Cybertron. Now, this Metroplex was released in August the 29th, 2005. And right now, you see him in excavator mode. And take a nice look at this. And always with the Cybertron series, they always have good detail and good paint. Now, this thing that's on top of Metroplex is the weapon. This thing is called the Spark Drinker. Now, and right here at the shovel part is drill bit. Now, drill bit can come off. And matter of fact, he's a Minicon, right? And then with all Minicons, you see that they have this little port right there. And if you notice with the Metroplex, he has many ports on him that you could put him on, or any other Minicon on. You see that? And he has one right here too. Then you got one here too as well. So let's take a little quick look at a Spark Drinker. And it comes off. It has these tabs right here. Tabs right there. They go right on top right there. So let's put them to the side and we want to take a look at Spark Drinker. Now, Spark Drinker is an electronic weapon. Straighten them up. And it's ratchet, so it's very stiff. It can hold. This turns. Now, what makes it electronic, you may ask? Well, that's where the key comes in at. You open this up. You slide the key in. Now, I hope you can hear this. That's what it does. Has the lights, has a sound. Let me try that again. It's pretty cool. Very big weapon for him. Put that to the side. And then we have the Minicon. And all he is just a little tank with little drills on the side of his legs. And you could take those and fold it back, if I can remember correctly. Fold it back. And then rotate his arms around. And that's it. And you're done. And that's what he looks like. Ain't he cute? Old drill bit. And then that's all he does. I mean, he doesn't, does he have knees? I mean, if you move the drills back, his knees does bend. But his arms just do this. That's it. That's it. So let's put drill bit to the side since we already demonstrated him. And now here we have Metroplex. Now let me move the camera a little bit closer. Metroplex has two modes. And one mode, I believe it's called the work mode. So let's start with that mode first. So he has these blue tabs here, and here. And you want to clip those off. And then fold them back. Right? So now his legs are free. And you want to take his feet, his big old feet, and fold it back. Right? Like this. So now Metroplex should look like this to you. And you want to straighten his legs like that. Right? Now he should look like this to you guys. Take his shoulders, slide them in front of you. Bring the arms down. And now let me just adjust my camera for a second so you can see the top part of him. And now you could take this right here. I don't know what you call these, but you could fold these down and fold this down. Raise up the antennas, turn his head around. And there we have Metroplex in work mode. Well, you can take his legs and put them apart. His legs are held by these little prongs right there and here. See that? That's what holds the legs together. But then that's how he looks. Move the camera a little bit so you can see him and see how tall he is. And he is tall. Metroplex is pretty tall. Pretty tall. Pretty big dude. Pause. How can I compare him to another Transformer? I'll use Leo Breaker. And we'll review Leo Breaker at another time. But I'm just want to show you how tall Metroplex is compared to other figures. Why is Leo Prime not standing right? What's going on? Somebody screwing around with my stuff, man. Okay. So let's back them up. And here you have Leo Prime standing right next to, side by side next to Metroplex. And you can see how tall he is. And Metroplex, he's half transformed. That's not his full transformation yet. He's half made compared to a fully made Leo Breaker. You can see how tall he is. You can see that Metroplex is massive. So let's put Leo Breaker away. Lay him down. And so now we want to start building the, I guess you want to call it the fighting mode, right? So what we want to do is, again, we want to, you know how I like working with the legs first. So what we want to do is take the legs, and you notice that there's tabs here. Tabs here. So you want to take the legs, take his feet out, and you want your legs to look like that. Now, as you hear while I'm transforming that, he is very ratchety. Very ratchety. It's going to sound like you're doing, I don't know, like music or something. Very ratchet, very tight. I have no problem with that. So now the legs are done. And look, you can't even see his head. He's already getting tall as it is. So what you want to do next is right here with his torso, you want to turn that torso around. Okay? So now he's getting so tall now I gotta change my camera again. There we go. Oops. So now the next step is you want to take these tabs. You see the tabs right here? You want to fold them just enough to give clearance, because there's more. There's more. So you want to flip that back, rotate this up, bring this down. You see what I'm saying? You see how big he's getting? Right? Raise his shoulders back up, rotate them. Do the same thing on this one. Rotate it. Now you can bring this. Now you can bring this down again. This is like the third time me adjusting the camera. Okay, now you can bring this down. And there we have it. And this mug is tall, lanky. You know what he reminds me of? He looks like a basketball player. Yeah, he looks like a basketball player. Even as tall and lanky as he is, he looks like he could still punch a crap out of Megatron, right? Punch the crap out of him. But then here we are, and this is the full-blown height of Metroplex. And I'm gonna just turn around so you can see the full scope of him. Now I don't know the right height, the precise height of him. But again, let's compare them, right? Let's compare them. What can I compare them to? I got you. I'm going to compare him to a MPP-10B Optimus Prime. Now, this was one of my favorite figures, even though he's a KO knockoff model from, how you pronounce it? Zhangwei brand. But then, that doesn't matter. We're talking about Metroplex. Look how tall he is compared to that. Look how tall Metroplex is. Now, I'm going to move my camera again so you can see yourself from feet to the head. Metroplex is tall, bro. All right. Nemesis, look, get out of my way. Get out of here. He is tall. Metroplex is tall. Now, you could take drill bit, turn him back into his vehicle mode. Right? Remember how to do that? Turn him back into his vehicle mode. Rotate this back. Right? Now, again, you have that right there. You can put that on Metroplex's forearm. Remember I told you about the ports? There's a port right there. Or you can put on his elbow, whichever way you like, and he will fit. Now you could extend his legs out, you know what I mean, make it look longer. Right? And then you don't want to forget Spark Drinker. And then you notice that if you look at it very closely, it's very small. There's a little tab right there. And that can go into Metroplex hand. Now, Metroplex hand does have a hole, and it'll fit right in there. Now, sometimes when I do it, the Spark Drinker is actually, I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't fit right. Nah, see, it's not even fitting in. Now, sometimes it's because the bucket. So what you want to do with that is just open it. Make it like a stand. And it does open wide enough. Just pop that in there. And Metroplex fingers do close. I forgot to say that. Sorry. And there you go. And it looks great. Like, I like the figure, even though it does pay homage to the G1 in a way. If you look at his face, let me take Spark Drinker back off again. You look at his face, he does pay homage to, similar to the real Metroplex. I shouldn't say real. I should say G1 Metroplex. It does pay homage to it. What else? What else can we say about Metroplex? The way how his body, the joints and everything. He does have an elbow, right? His does twist from left to right. That's for both of them. His shoulders. I have a big thing about shoulders, right? He does rotate. Very retro. Oh my God. It does go up, right? It does go all the way up. Can go like this, right? His legs also ratchet. You can do a split. He does have knees, right? And his feet are so wide that it's impossible for him to fall. So if you have him standing up on your desk, he's not moving. He's not going nowhere. That's unless somebody actually pushes him over. But, that won't happen, right? That won't happen in your space, in your man cave or your desk, your office. That's not going to happen, right? And there you have it. Metroplex. So now we saw 3 modes. We saw the excavator mode. We saw him in work mode. And now we see him in fighting mode. And in my opinion, if you see Metroplex, I would get him. Especially if it's complete with the weapon, the key, and a drill bit. I would give it 100%. Now, I don't know. I mean, depending on how you find them on eBay or you find them in, again, one of the shows, definitely, try to talk. Try to look around. If, like I said, if you see him, grab him. He's a good collection. He's a good addition to your collection. And again, this is Spartan. You're watching Transformer Open Box. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I will try to do another video. It's crazy. Shout out to all the YouTubers out there, and shout out to you guys who've been watching my videos. The last video that y'all saw, that y'all watched, I think it was Jetfire. Thank you. Let's keep it going, right? And I catch you on the next one. And again, to all are one. Peace, everybody. Take care.